What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and we are no strangers to new phones, and this is definitely a new phone. This is the NUU B40, and it is the first in its class of, at least with NUU, to have a dual screen phone. Now, I don't mean one of those weird open up, close it, get some dust in the middle and crack your screen kind of dual screen phones. I mean, it's got a little display on the back so that even when your phone's down, you can see information, see notifications, or just important info that you set on that little display separately. That's really cool. Now, before we open this up, let's take a look at some of the specs here. This is all new dual display technology, 6.7 inch full HD AMOLED screen and a 1.6 inch secondary screen. 120 hertz refresh rate. So gaming is going to be pretty legit on this with that screen. It's going to feel really, really nice. We have a Dimensity 7025, 2.5 gigahertz octa-core processor, 8 cores, 8 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage, a 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 33 watt fast charging, and a 64 megapixel rear camera with a 2 megapixel front a 64 megapixel and 2 megapixel rear camera, and a 16 megapixel front camera with Android 15. Talk about latest and greatest. That's really cool. There's a ton of tech built into this phone, and at $300, $299, it is loads cheaper than most of the flagships on the market. So as we pull this out, we have a little, there's actually a different one. This is a little SIM card remover here. We've got a USB-C to C cable. We have, just like they promised, a 35 or 33 watt fast charger. 33 watts, very nice. Now, pulling this out, we have the phone itself, but that is not all. The cool thing about NUU is they always give you a case. So they've given us a case to keep everything safe. They've given us some stickers and getting started guide. Let's go ahead and put all this aside. And now it's time to take a look at the phone itself. So very nice. This feels like, with the curved edges, it feels like a Samsung Galaxy S9 style phone. Has a nice, really curved edge to it. And then in the back, it has a very clean metallic look to that. Very nice. 64 megapixel camera right here in the back and a 12 megapixel camera with the screen as well. You can kind of see it here on how you can get that information. And we have flash. So let's go ahead and turn this on. I'm sure it already has power. Yep, it's pre-charged. That's nice to see. And we might have to do a little bit of setup here, so give me a moment. So let's go ahead and choose English. We're going to skip connecting to a mobile network because I don't have a SIM card on me right now. Agree to the terms. We'll go ahead and help improve new products. And then we're going to connect to our Wi-Fi here. We are connected and it's getting the phone ready. So fast enough. Definitely seems very responsive and speedy so far, especially going through all the setup process. And look at that. We've already got stuff on the screen in the back. As this is loading, you can see in the back here, we have the time, as well as it has the time, date, steps, and battery, along with a little wallpaper there. That's really nice. Oh look, now it's a compass. So you can just, let's see. Yeah, you could just slide this over. You've got music. You've got the camera app, so you can actually see yourself in the camera. That's wild. All right, I just took a picture of myself. Let's see if I can get out of this. So now we can go to a compass. We've got our regular lock screen, we've got music, so lots of actual things you could do on that back screen. I wasn't sure what to expect, and I'm sure they have more on the software side as well. We're just gonna skip logging into everything. And we're in. Easy as that. You can see that it is loading pretty quickly now that everything's loaded. We've got all the apps here. Everything runs great. Let me go into the settings and make sure everything is as expected. We have 240 gigabytes free in the storage. That lines up with our 256 gig internal storage there. That's great to see. Dual SIM support, Android 15, and the Vista display, which we can actually choose what we want to show up on the display. If we want to display with the main screen, if we want to display when you turn the phone over, and double tap to wake or shut down. So it does have built-in settings for that display itself. And yeah, really, really solid feeling phone. Definitely on the higher tech side of new devices. This is probably one of their flagships right now. I'm a big fan. They've always had a really great price tag, and they keep up really well with the tech. So if you're looking for a phone on a budget, they're going to treat you right. Find one within your price range on NUU, and compared to other phones in that price range, you're not going to be disappointed because they make some really solid devices. But yeah, I'm a fan so far. I'm going to try this out for a little while, and let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a good one. Peace.